Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. I'm Katrina.
I'm Charles.
And this is KatrinaandCharlesTV.
So today, guys, we are here to talk about our Disney experience, or should I say the lack thereof.
The lack thereof. Of our Disney experience.
Because we didn't get one.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah. So we just want to give you, I guess, a story time and like a rundown of like, when I think about it, us like purchasing all this stuff and like getting everything planned and set up, and then sitting back and watch coronavirus take over the freaking world, okay? Yes. Hey, before we get started with the story time, y'all, make sure you are subscribed. If you're not subscribed to our channel already, hit the subscribe button down below so you can keep getting these stories from us and getting more videos from us. But let's go ahead and get into, like my husband said, the lack thereof, our Disney trip.
All right, so basically what happened was we had everything ready to go. We were prepared. We've been planning this for months. We've been hyping Zoe up for the longest time. We got shirts made. We had a whole Disney box made.
I have our magic bands in here still.
What else you bought?
Oh God.
Don't show them that one.
No, I'm showing them this. I bought these freaking wristlet thingies, like handcuffs, I guess, to attach to me and Zoe.
I didn't agree with that one, y'all.
I don't care. Any parent out there, and I got some anti-chafe bone. Okay. What else we got up in here?
What else you got? Carabiners. I guess that's the whole stuff on the strollers. Oh, we bought a stroller too because you know, even though Zoe's big enough to walk, we were like, we don't want to be carrying her throughout the day because you know how kids get. So we said we're gonna bring a stroller. So we bought a stroller.
A brand new stroller.
Yes.
Got ponchos, y'all. Big old stack of ponchos.
In case you don't know, it rains every hour in Florida. Not literally, but you know, it rains a lot.
What is that?
What's this for?
Oh, that's for your feet. It's moleskin.
Oh.
So you put it around like, like the back of your shoes and all that.
Some chafing up or whatever.
Sunscreen, y'all. We even got these little magic mail. We had Zoe get all excited about this. It had their names on it, which we put on like our magic bands here. So it's like mommy, daddy, Zoe, and Zaria. We got all that for nothing. Nothing at all. I can't even take my stroller back because I threw the box away. Yeah,
so we got a stroller for a 4-year-old who probably won't use it other than that. But anyway, back to the story. So everything was coming up about 2 weeks prior to the trip. The news had been talking about everything that's going on that we're currently living through right now. And we were like, okay, it shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully, you know, we'll still be good to go. My dad came down that Thursday. I still remember it because it was the day that everything kind of shut down. And in the midst of that, Disney was still open. They had already shut down the Disney in, what country was it?
I want to say it was China or Tokyo.
No, Tokyo, yeah, Tokyo.
Then Paris.
Yeah, and then, but they still hadn't closed down Disney in Florida yet.
But they closed down Disneyland.
But then they closed down Disneyland. And we were like, okay, they still haven't closed down Disney World yet. We're probably still gonna be fine. We're good. And then like an hour later, we got the news that they were shutting down.
It wasn't even an hour later. It was like, so Zaria was waiting on her performance. And during that time, everything was not shutting down, but like stuff like the NBA had shut down like a day before. And then
no, they shut down that day.
They shut down that day?
Everything shut down that day.
Right, but like the cities were still open.
Well, yeah, the cities were open.
So, you know, we were like, okay, well, that morning or the day before, Charles and I were talking, and I was like, babe, I don't know. I have been watching it for a couple weeks. And he's like, I doubt they're gonna shut down. Like, they're not gonna shut down Disney World. And I was like, I don't know, babe. It's shutting down. Things is getting crazy. And he's like, nah, I don't think so. And then when Disneyland closed, he was like, we might not be going. I was like, I don't think we're going either. And then that's when like they canceled school in a matter of hours. Like they canceled school for the rest of the year. They sent the kids home. They canceled Zaria's concert 30 minutes before it was supposed to start. And then we got the news that Disney closed. Disney did not send us an email. Disney didn't send, they still haven't said, hello, hey, how y'all doing? Sorry about what's going on. To this day in this May right now. We just found out through the news, like through online looking.
Right.
So as all that was going on, all I kept thinking was instantly, well, hopefully, because they were only supposed to close down through the end of March. Our trip was the 17th of March. They shut everything down like on the 13th or 14th. So I was like, okay, now we have to cancel our hotel. So I do everything like right away. I call, we were gonna stay at the Omni Champions Gate. So I called the Omni and I was like, hey, I just wanted to go ahead and see what the cancellation fee would be if I had to cancel. And at that time, they didn't, the people at the Omni didn't even know that Disney World had closed down or that the world was closing down for that matter. So the lady was like,
so new.
It was so fresh. And she was like, well, why are you canceling? Blah, blah, blah. The cancellation fee was like $345. I was just like, well, I guess we're gonna lose out on that money. Like, I didn't even know what to do in that case.
Yeah, it was so new that when she called that night, the person you spoke with wasn't even aware of it.
Even the next day when I called, the lady was still like, why are you canceling again? I was like, ma'am, we're in the middle of a pandemic. And at that time they hadn't declared it a pandemic, but still everything was shutting down. So oh my gosh. Just thinking about it is giving me a little bit of like sad tears.
Yeah, and it was literally like 3 days before we were supposed to be going there. Like, I mean,
they shut down the day before it was 3 days before that they announced it, or 4 days before that they announced it. But they announced it and said, well, we're gonna stay open until the 16th. We're supposed to be there on the
17th. Yeah, that's right. You're right about that.
We're put on this. I'm like, dang, why not like next weekend? I mean, but now in hindsight, I'm glad we didn't go.
But at the time,
in
we were just like, oh,
I know. Yeah. In the moment, you don't want to hear that. And then you have to break the news to your children. So we have a 14-year-old who was like bummed because she was excited. She was about to get a week off of school. She was excited about going back to Disney again.
Well, she got a whole rest of the year off of school.
She got a whole rest of the year off of school. And then you have the 4-year-old who we have been promising for months and like getting her excited. And like as packages come in, we were telling her like getting her hyped. She was so happy. She was looking, y'all, not at the Disney cartoons, but like Disney World videos.
Yeah, she would be on YouTube looking at like people's vlogs of Disney World, or like reviews of different rides and stuff like that, like
the parades and stuff. She was so excited. Oh my gosh, we got the shirts made where it says birthday celebration 2020 for Disney. And so when I told her, she was so sad. Like they both were so sad. It was like so heartbreaking, and all I kept thinking was, we're gonna figure this out and we're gonna make sure that we get to Disney. We'll see if we can reschedule for a couple weeks out. And that is before we realized everything had went, you know, to the left.
So here we are now. May. No Disney trip. It's May. What's happened? Well, Disney of course is still closed.
Still closed.
And we didn't get a refund.
So, and this is the thing, we didn't want a refund initially. We didn't. Okay, so we didn't initially want a refund. We just wanted to be able to control when we could use the tickets and when we could go. But Disney's thing was, you need to use it by December 15th, 2020, this year. So
if you're doing that, that's between March and December of 2020, this year. That doesn't really leave a lot of time. That's a whole vacation that we had planned.
And imagine if we were coming from like a different country or a different state and flew in. And then, okay, you think about the time, and then I'm like, okay, well, if it was just us for that one day that was canceled, or that 1 week, okay, great. You're talking about weeks and months of people's reservations that got canceled that are now all trying to book and use that ticket before December 15th. You ain't riding no rides. Like, you're gonna probably get on one ride, two if you're lucky, because you already can probably ride, you know, if you're trying to really get the experience, maybe 6 to 10 rides in a day. Imagine going with all them people. That's just crazy. So, you know, we fought back and forth with Disney for a while, and I think where we went wrong is that we said that we were gonna do a video prior to all this happening on like how to go to Disney and the best places to shop for your Disney tickets. Should you get it from Disney Direct? Should you get it from your employer? What does that look like? Should you book your resort? Should you book your trip on the resort? Blah, blah, blah. Should you get travel insurance? Blah, blah, blah. I bought one ticket through Disney Direct, and that was for my mother-in-law. I bought all 4 of our tickets through my company's website. So if y'all work for your company, y'all have corporate websites where you can get corporate discounts and all that. The discount was not even worth the headache, to be quite honest. We probably saved like $200, $300.
Yes.
We cannot get our money back.
Yeah, because the people at her travel company said, talk to Disney.
Yeah.
And then Disney said,
talk to them.
Now we're kind of at a stalemate.
Yeah.
We don't have anything.
So then I was like, okay, we'll bite the bullet. We're just gonna go ahead and go. I still don't want to go this year because I still don't believe that everything is gonna be okay. He may think that everything's fine. My anxiety won't allow me to.
I don't want to go this year.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, I don't want to go this year. I'm welcome to open the opportunity to go next year, maybe. But I want to be able to control when we have to go. Like if they say you can go anytime in 2021, all right.
They're saying that.
I might be okay with that.
Now what they've said is, so y'all don't use it by the December 15th, your ticket automatically transfers to next year, and you can use the full value of your ticket at any given time. So you can still go. So we still have all of 2021 to go, which now will just fit Disney in, but we pre-plan all of our trips. So 2021 is already pretty much spoken for, where as far as trips and like life events.
Right.
But now we have to squeeze Disney in, which I'm more than happy to do that because I still want to give my child that experience. But what I ain't happy about, I have a tall, very tall 4-year-old that we bought a stroller for. Brand new, okay?
Brand new.
She not even gonna be able to use that stroller next year.
Probably not.
Boy, I'm gonna sit her in that thing though.
She's gonna have to be in that thing. We're not buying another stroller.
Not at all. So I don't blame Disney because Disney, in all fairness, Disney did refund us for the Disney Direct ticket that we bought directly from their website.
Right.
We ended up not having to pay a penalty for the Omni because the Omni literally closed down 43 of their 50 properties and furloughed hundreds of thousands of employees. So they didn't even charge us any fees after they realized what was going on. They didn't give us no hard time about it at all. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, and I know we're not the only ones affected by this. Like,
of course, yeah. I mean, everybody was affected by it. You know, I don't want to, we're not whining or anything like that. We're just kind of telling
our experience. Yeah, telling our story because we know a lot of people have went through that. And we know that we've been talking about Disney for a while. And I know we've been talking about going to Disney for a while now. And so we just kind of wanted to give y'all an update on that. We are not getting our refunds back. We are not getting our money back. But we still can use a ticket. And I think now that we see the entire world is like dealing with all this as well, like who are we to continue to complain about it? You know, we just kind of make the best of it.
Yeah.
And I don't blame Disney because it's not Disney's fault.
Now, I wish we could get that money back. I feel like I'm just
loaning
them money, you know,
you and everybody
0%
else.
interest rate.
Yeah, you and everybody else. But you know what though? If you all have been affected by this as far as your trips are concerned, we like to hear kind of like what trips you have planned that were all canceled due to coronavirus.
Yeah.
Or did you guys get refunds? Not just Disney, but trips in general. I mean,
people were on cruises that got canceled.
Our in-laws, I mean your parents.
My parents got cruise got canceled.
We know it's a lot that has taken place and has happened, but we really do hope that y'all are safe and healthy and alive and well and just trying to find the silver lining in all of this. I know I have. Have you?
Yes. Yeah. I've learned to do more things.
Yeah, you have. Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, and the children are doing very well. They actually initially were sad about the news that they weren't gonna go, but now they don't care. Like the youngin', we just tell her like, the world is sick, and when the world gets sick, we'll get out the house and we'll go to Disney and we'll do this and we'll do that. When the world gets sick. When the world gets better because the world is sick. So now she understands like the world is sick, the world is still sick. And then our oldest, of course, she got over it, you know, like the next day.
I think Zoe handled it really well, though, honestly.
Did.
Considering how much we hyped it up.
Oh my gosh.
Like, considering how much we hyped this thing up so much.
Yeah.
Because we wanted her to be excited. I think we did a good job of hyping it up. And I think she would have had a really good time, but.
Yeah, we were probably more excited than they were because we had like, I'd already went on and like booked all our fast passes and like, we didn't found the ins and outs.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I was really excited. Like, I was probably more excited than anybody in the house because I don't know, I like Disney.
You excited about that Star Wars?
I was excited about the Star Wars ride. I really want to get on that ride.
What ride?
The Rise of the Resistance.
No, you said the Star Wars.
Oh, I said Star Wars? Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. Star Wars. Rise of the Resistance.
Oh, man. Yeah, but you guys, yeah. Well, again, we're not complaining. We're just sharing our story. We hope y'all share y'all's as well. Kind of have an outlet, you know. Let the comment section be your venting section. Let it be your outlet, whatever that looks like, so you can just get it out and tell somebody how you feel about not being able to go on your trips. But, you know, we're all still blessed and healthy and safe. So, you know, that's that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have not subscribed to our channel, do so now. If you are subscribed but you have not hit the notification bell, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time we upload a video. In the meantime,
in between time,
till the next time, bye.